Hello, YouTube. I was just trying to think of what is the most important thing that gets people to stick to their program, to get them to stick to their workouts that, they experience the compounding, life-changing results of, you know, being here, working out a year later, 2, 3 years later, that transforms their life. Because I feel like so many people are able to start and get into a program, but so many fall off, and then there's others who just stick with it and you watch their life change. They become in great shape, they take care of themselves, their life is transformed. The people who are just like part-time people who show up for a little while or have a little bit of motivation and quit and they're done, end up back at the same place. My dogs are fine, they're jumping on each other playing. Are you beating him up? You got to be nice to him. So this is what I would say is the thing that kind of sets the difference. I don't know. I'm going to date myself here. Who has played Final Fantasy VII or RuneScape or some video game where your character levels up? Eventually through time, they get better at their spells or their strength. Well, lifting is the same shit, but you're increasing your real life stats. When you set goals for yourself and you track them and you see, your bench went from 150 pounds to 200 pounds, it's like your strength went from level 50 to 65. And at least for me, this was the most addicting thing ever. Because I think one of the amazing, awesome things about lifting is there is real, tangible results to the work that you put in. And so many different things in life, it's not clear to see the progress that you're making. Like when you're at a job and you do your job well every day, you might not get, rewarded in this like linear, consistent fashion. But with lifting, when you show up and actually do the work and you see that you get results, it just, I don't know, it just reaffirms to me, like, if you work hard, you will see the progress, you will see the results. And it's the truest place in the world for lifting and for exercise. And that's what really motivated me. And it's just it was this realization. When I first got into lifting, my max bench press was 100. I remember when I was trying out for football, all these kids who I grew up with, who I was, I'd play backyard football with, that I was faster than, that I thought I was better than, were benching like 200. And it was just because I didn't ever lift and they were lifting for years at that point. And watching my bench go from 100 to just even 105 pounds or 110 and knowing that I'm leveling up, that was so addicting to me. That was so cool. It was like, wow, like I can actually transform myself and become better. And I was hooked. At that moment, that's what grabbed me. And maybe it's different for other people, but there's so many different metrics that you can track. Your weight, if you can lose 2 pounds, you can lose 20. You could lose 50, 70. If you do the things just to get the 1 pound, that means you can do the same exact things to get to 100 pounds lost if that's what you need to do, if that's your goal, if that's where you want to be. That should be so addicting. And maybe a lot of people don't understand all the health benefits that come with getting in phenomenal shape. The first, let's do the most superficial one. You will be more attractive. You will be physically more attractive. You will be better looking. People will treat you better. People will be nicer. If you're trying to date someone, you will level up and you can attract more attractive people by being in shape, healthy, and taking care of yourself. There's no doubt about it. And when you are someone who levels up in their physical attractiveness, it's not just this vanity metric. Like there's a really good chance that you added more muscle mass. You strengthen your heart. Your risk for cardiovascular disease is now lower. Your risk for diabetes is now lower. Your energy is higher. You feel better. If you've gone through any type of physical transformation where you see the hard work produces results and it's squarely in your mind that, you have control over your life, your outlook on life also drastically changes. You become a positive person. You aren't. It's very hard to get in great shape and be a fucking negative person. That just doesn't happen. The only people who get in great or you slowly morph into, if you are a negative person, if you see that you can get results, your cynicism starts to go away. You start to believe that you're capable, that you can change, that you are capable of doing things. I don't know. This is all what got me very addicted. And I just imagine there's so many people like me that this has to be the thing that's addicting to you. So, I guess if I could just sum it up, when you get into working out, track your progress. Realize how magical it is that your bench went from 100 to 110 pounds. You were 10% stronger. There was real effort that was put in that gave you a tangible, real result. And if you can add 10 pounds to your bench, you can add 100. If you can lose 2 pounds, you can lose 20. Bye for now.